evening, amazing people. Welcome to the Rythm Scoop Show, all about art, entertainment here on the best radio station in Africa, the Black Hot Fire Network. And of course, we are live on TikTok and on the radio station. To all our silent listeners, good evening. Let me know where you guys are listening to us from. How was your weekend? It's a beautiful Monday morning. Let us know what you did and how you got occupied on this amazing weekend that was there. But my name is Shmani. I am the captain of the show for today. But of course, we have Joby and Iwoton.
Good afternoon, good evening, lovely people. Karibuni sana to another episode of the Rythm Scoop Show. Every Monday and Wednesday, we get to bring you arts, entertainment, and culture. Karibuni, my name is Joby. Enjoy the show, and of course, remember, if you're there for the first time, subscribe. Ensure you download our app, and of course, we'll be telling you what's on the application. Karibuni sana.
Happy days. It's lovely Iwoton here on the Rythm Scoop. I hope you're doing better. Had a beautiful weekend, and basically ready for another week to do it bigger and better, understanding that you are the change you need to see in the world.
How are you guys doing?
Chilled.
Yeah, you sound chilled. What is wrong, Joby? Why are you
Nothing
chilled
is wrong.
on a Monday?
If someone is chilled, something is wrong.
No, I'm just asking.
Nah.
Okay, are you where are you mentally?
Very okay.
Very okay.
Peaceful. Chilled.
Amazing.
Just chilled.
Chilled is the mood.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm feeling really good. I'm
That's
so
nice.
blessed. I'm amazing. I'm just feeling fabulous. Eve, how are you doing?
Great this beautiful week. Minding my business, being in my divine feminine energy. Yes,
You
that's
should
what's up.
should teach Kit that. He was just telling me before we went for our show that
Yeah.
learn
What's
to
up
mind your business.
What's up with you minding your business?
I don't know.
But it's like just focusing on things that really matter to you.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Yeah, I think when sometimes when you say that, so it might come off maybe strong or low. But for me, it means just focusing on things that I'm basically passionate about,
Okay.
and also things which bring the best out of me. So not focusing on the distraction or anything that is basically lowering your vibration, and focusing on things which basically bring your vibration to
Being
100%.
positive.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. But how was your weekend, guys?
Hey, my
Chill.
weekend was crazy.
We're coming to talk about that.
My weekend
Meanwhile,
was crazy. That's why I have a chilled Monday.
Alright.
It's crazy.
I get it now. But we are coming out to find what the girls are all about and let us know. We are almost at the end of the month. Oh my god, the month has been crazy. Mekanika 1 year. This month, but I
Really?
feel like it's been really long.
It's been fast.
I feel like it just took its right time. Because if I look at things that have happened this month, is a lot.
Okay.
Literally. And that's why I feel so. But maybe we'll come and talk about that. But right now, we are going to take a short musical break. Of course, this is Sissy the Goat with In My Ends Freestyle. New Wave Freestyles over there. You guys should go and check. This is an amazing program going on there where they host a lot of dope rappers in the 254 just freestyling, and of course definitely showing what they're all about. So go and support New Wave Africa on YouTube. But this is Sissy the Goat. I love this verse because first of all it's Sissy,
Yeah.
but it was so emotional. It
I
was like
know.
so deep, and I feel like I like when an artist is just that raw and into her element and
I
saying
like her
what they
flow
feel.
too.
Yeah, the flow is
was
also
so
good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And, everything was just. I like the story.
Yeah.
Alignment.
Yeah.
You know, the way she
Amazing.
starts them to the
Yeah,
end. Like
to the end.
It's dope.
Yeah, and then it's so personal and deep.
Yeah.
So
it's
definitely
very-
means a lot to her. So go out there and subscribe. But plus Sissy was here like a few weeks ago.
Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, she was here. The day she recorded it, she came for our show.
Yeah.
Me and Sheila and HR and Vanis
Nice.
plus Sissy.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was super amazing. So shout out to Sissy Dembuli, and of course this is In My Hands. We are definitely coming back with our quotes of the day. Kindly share your quote and let us know how you'd want to motivate yourself, somebody you love, somebody you care about, or even us here.
Yeah. Real shit, real shit, real shit, real shit, real shit. Yo. Listen. The thoughts in my head, they be driving me crazy. Don't know who I'm turning into lately. Mama call me up like, are you coming home? Maybe. I don't know, I'm on the road like daily. Seen a lot of shit, but the shit didn't faze me. I'm a G, but he treats me like a baby. Yeah, he was my first, but the nigga didn't break me. I was 8 years old when they fast forward life on the fast lane. 23, I've been going so hard, no sleep, chasing dreams. I've been moving low key, slowly, broski, growing so fast. When I pray he gets to see me win. Mama raised a G and the G's for go getter. They wanna see me fall, but I only get better. Yeah, I took an L when I didn't know better, but now it's LV, the biz for vendetta. Black cat pussy man tryna set me up with the feds. Man, that's the reason I don't have many friends. Remember when they left my homie dead in the trench? Nothing new, just another crazy day. In the ends, I was traumatized. I don't give a fuck if they apologize. Light them all up and watch them polarize. Crazy how this violence shit has been normalized. Crazy how he thought he was immortal but was more alive. Pow pow pow, when my crazy niggas rounded the block. Like we don't really waste time with them up. It was like a movie, popcorn with the Glock, and it breaks my heart really. I just wanted to stop, and it's crazy. The 111 streets, yeah, they raised me. Kill switch left and it pained me. R.I.P. Wanjohi, he was just a baby, but I know he's in heaven cause he was like an angel. Pain in my chest when I saw your mama cry. Like did you really have to die? If I held your hand, would you still be alive? Like it still keeps me up at night, and I don't wanna go 6 feet before my time. I got niggas wishing death on me, but I survived. I had my mama talk to God for me, and he replied, say he had a real job for me. I can't decline, so I step in the booth and I make the heads bob. Heading for the top, and you know I can't stop. Pull up to the spot if you really wanna talk, but careful how you chat to me, you can get shot. You get ugly real fast for a nigga real soft. Found out it was cap when he said he got a Glock. Can't back that chat, that's why he got cocked. You see, that's why my homie got locked.
Ooh, fountain. You see, she came in real bad, and I like the fact that she killed this, of course, freestyle.
I feel like this is a song that would be dedicated to so many friends. Maybe a friend who lost a friend through either crime, or maybe just
For
someone
short,
innocent, who maybe went through something they're not supposed to go through.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I feel like that is so deep, so personal. Like it should remind you maybe of someone close to you.
Somebody close to
in
you.
a different way.
Yeah. Shout out to Cece on that amazing song. It makes me get into my feelings. Like okay, Fiona.
I like the beats.
Yeah.
I really don't want to get into my feelings.
Yeah.
Like I'm guarding that.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm really way too grown emotionally for that.
Alright.
I'm telling myself that, but
Yeah.
I like the beats.
Yeah.
Like the bop is so dope.
Yeah,
And
the
also the
flow.
flow. Like I fell in love with the flow too.
Amazing.
Yeah. And
Amazing.
the words too.
The words.
Very
Definitely.
Attack my cinema against.
I know. And she's like real gangster, by the way.
Literally.
Real people. But anyway, my quote of the day for today states that you never know where life is going to take you. So everything I do, I just take it a day at a time. And it always leads you to the right place.
Okay.
So take it one day at a time. Don't give yourself so much pressure. If you're on the right path, it will definitely take you to the right place. Yeah.
That's nice. I wish I could share one I shared today in the morning, but something I can remember. It said, actually, remember this week. Tomorrow is a new day. Stay as positive as you can. Always think good things about yourself. And I'd add literally this one. It says, expect less, prepare more, judge less, respect more, complain less. I'm really hard on complain less. I really hate complainers. I swear. I don't know why. Hata kama mo complain, I really hate complainers. I swear. I'm a complainer, but I really hate people complaining. Vitu kidogo kidogo. Like, can you just maybe keep that to yourself? Maybe I don't need to. Someone is not support. Yeah, like it's petty. For me, I really hate that. Thank more, be thankful more instead of complaining. Regret less. Heavy on never regret anything you do. Every choice you've made, you made it knowingly. So never say you regret anything in life, and then smile more. Yeah.
Right.
Amazing.
Always.
Yeah.
So African women are rooted in royalty.
Period.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay true to yourself.
Stay
Period.
true to yourself. But of course, being on a Monday, we are definitely talking about the weekend recap. Let me know how was your weekend, guys? What
Mine
were
was
you up to?
crazy.
Yeah.
Mine was
How crazy?
not really crazy like that. When I say crazy, it's not like crazy. I had a good time. Of course, my brother is around. Weekend I was just chilled with him.
Yeah.
I tried to do laundry at
Okay.
least this time. I tried. Yeah, and congratulations to myself.
Congratulations,
like, I really
Joby.
tried.
You never
I was like,
yeah.
what? I did that. Even I remember I was talking to Keith Gioni and I showed him. But imagine I did laundry. Like, no way you did.
No way you did laundry.
Like, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Cleaning, cooking. Na sherehe to solo party to just in the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like just I was just in my own zone having a good time. Jana, same things till I usually slept I think around 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Jabba Nation,
Oh,
everything.
really?
Yeah.
That's oh my god.
What again?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really, girl?
Yeah, but I don't. It's not like it's not a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like a bad thing or anything. It's like I can't visualize
Yeah.
you doing
Oh.
that. Yes.
That's all la sasam.
Yeah.
Oh la
It's
la.
hard to visualize you in that moment.
I think Shmani has ever tried with Katie, then it did them wrong.
Yeah.
But for them, they blended.
Yeah, we
Okay.
blended and then we were in the toilet the whole of year tomorrow.
Okay.
It was so bad.
I feel like this is the third time we may try.
Yeah.
Last time I tried was shout out to that chill. I don't know where she went. She used to stay here and she just used to pop.
Yeah.
Like she just used to pop.
Yeah.
Then just like especially on Fridays, just chill, have a
Yeah.
good time. Then we talk like politics. That
I
was the
know.
good part.
Yeah.
We were just talking politics. She's
Yeah.
understanding everything. I'm like, yeah, you're the right person to
For
honor.
this-
But
for
that's
this
some
second.
those stories she has to be on there. So
I know, right.
So like to just one day I tried then I'm like,
So you were talking to
That's
Stephen the whole night.
not really. I was with a couple of friends, not
Oh.
really taping, like
Oh.
so many friends outside.
Oh.
Like in actually big story.
I
I
know.
remember in big story I did like
Are you like ecstatic? I feel it makes you feel ecstatic, like you're very
I was really
hyper.
active.
Active,
Because
yeah.
I was the one going for things even like this.
Wow.
Then there.
I know.
Like it just made sure and there's I swear.
I
Like I was
know.
so active.
I know,
Like
it
for
makes you
example,
hyper.
I was not like sleepy.
Yeah.
Even like the liquors
Yeah.
like I was just now then my eyes are just I'm talking to.
Yeah, I know,
a
right?
lot.
I know. We used to do that with
Like I was just
Coco.
visualizing things now.
Yeah?
Like
Wow.
I
So
visual-
that really
like,
was it.
Yeah, I was
I know.
literally visualizing things.
I
and
know.
Like, this is gonna be.
This is
oh.
gonna be the stories a job. Nothing any wrong.
Oh my god!
Oh my
but I
god,
had a
it's
good
crazy.
time. But
Yeah?
weekend was lit. So
Okay.
I can't complain.
Alright.
Yeah.
I remember we used to do that with Coco and open up. Oh my god.
For real?
Yeah.
You saw what channel?
Yeah, like with Coco almost every Friday in Emba.
What's so fun?
I swear.
Every Friday.
Almost like she just comes and anasema niko na ruabe.
You
And then-
too?
Yeah.
Yes, man. Okay.
Mpaka saa nane.
Me didn't know that.
And then we open up. Oh my god.
I
And then
know.
tomorrow we don't talk about it because we open up like even deep shit.
Me, say I woke up. One of the friends called me like, "Hey, do you remember everything you said in Ghana?"
I know.
I'm like, yeah, I can remember some things. She say, kuna kitu ulisema hivi na hivi. Unaweza kumbuka hivi kwa like, nilisema hivyo.
know.
Aki sikumbuki hiyo story.
Mm,
I don't remember
I
that,
know.
but yeah.
We used to
Had a
open.
good
Oh my
time.
god, it brings
Yeah.
a lot of.
As long as you had a good time.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
I really had a good time.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Yeah,
And then came to my neighbors too.
Okay.
Like nilikuwa too all over by the way. I was just all over. I came to Akina Max.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my
Like, I was just
god.
with this. I was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Jana. Saturday, Dimore did
Ama ndio kwa maana ulipoteza key.
Nilipata.
Niliamka asubuhi niliambiwa Joby
Na
alipoteza
hizo.
key.
Yeah, it's like mdogo pia kama mama.
So I get it.
Sorry, but I told him I found it
Yeah.
literally. Like I got
Initially,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
I didn't know where I kept it.
I know, this was
didn't
job.
know. I didn't know.
Oh my
No, that was
God.
Saturday.
No, okay.
Yeah, like I had come for the kids, but like
Okay.
kufika home sipati food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we'd left some chicken here, so I wanted to come back for the chicken. Sa chicken iliozea tu hapa.
God damn.
Mtu akifungua imepotea.
Oh my
Wow.
god, I know. It's crazy.
So
But always bring in the moment.
Are
As
you?
long as you're peaceful and happy.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Mine was not work meetings.
Mm.
Not like apart from this.
Mm.
Yes. Just
Okay.
morning, afternoon until night.
Mm.
So I had to sleep on Sunday and just rest and do my thing.
Okay.
But it was very exciting,
Mm.
knowledgeable, and just a lot of planning in
Okay.
regards to what's to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. My weekend was just lit, literally. I was
Okay.
hosting this event,
Mhm.
really main stage hip hop event, which was really wild and crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of artists over there. Shout out to Sage, shout out to Ken Rezi, and a lot of people over there. They did really amazing. Shout out to Tulia. She was performing.
Yeah.
She did really good. People were carrying her on stage like a small baby.
Yeah,
like this. It
then
was-
she's like,
yeah, and then she's live. It was super, super amazing. I had a really good time over there. And then on Sunday, I was on Trace. So it was kind of like just a busy weekend, literally. And I am grateful. I feel like a lot is happening. That's why I'm saying this month, a lot has like literally been happening.
positive.
Yeah, positive things. And you're like, oh my god, all this has happened in a month.
Mhm.
You can't believe that. So yeah, I feel like that's why imekuwa refu.
Okay.
For example, if your weekend is always like busy, unafilingi weekend imekuwa refu kuzimefanya vitu mingi. So literally that is what my weekend was all about. But over this weekend there was a lot that actually went down. Talking about hip hop events, we had Kolo. I don't know if you guys remember Kleptomaniacs Kolo. The one Kolo. Yeah, so definitely Kolo had another. I know, oh my god, Kolo wallahi. Niambia na kam.
Aliniambia nakuja.
Hadi niambia.
Tuna collaborate.
Hadi mimi niambia hivyo.
Chukua the number.
I know.
Bro, the next thing is not talking.
I know.
Like, hey, I was not here to sing.
Most of them do that.
I'm not here to sing for you. Like, keep shit to yourself.
But don't you think like they're busy kinda?
Yo.
Was he replying?
I think he replied once, and then from there he never communicated. Because like, okay, so from here, this is what are you gonna pull up to the studio or what? Quiet.
Never responded.
That's
again.
what happens.
Yeah, I know some of them are like that.
Yeah.
But one thing is that when you'll get there, ndio watakuwa na kulamba. So
I know.
they'll be like, hey,
So funny.
I wanna come to your show. I wanna do this. I wanna do this. And it's crazy how they always do that at the start.
I know.
When you're like, they feel like you're starting, and I'm like, bro, you think I'm just starting this today?
I've been doing this.
I've been doing this, and trust me, I'm not where I was yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm getting better. So if you're in a place on the ninja kulamba, haitaifanyika. Yeah, and it's crazy. But Kolo had a launch of his new album, and one thing he has been really influential to music industry in Kenya, mostly rap industry. Kolo ni mse mwenye akitokea, people give him his flowers because first he's mentored a lot of people. He's been there and he's worked with a lot of, I know this place yake fulani hapa hivi Nkoroi. It's a place where artists go during the weekend, they gather, they do events, and you have it for free, literally. And there's like an open bar, and it's a nice place, Makalig, Manini. So I've seen him also mentor people from Izo sides, and it's doing amazing. So this time around, he was launching his album, and this is Kolo maybe after 10 years, if I'm not wrong, because I have not had Kleptomaniacs for a very long time. His listening party, King Warap, that's I think the name of the album, King Warap. And one thing I noticed from the album is the unity they have. First and foremost, the people in attendance are people who have been in the industry for a very long time. We had, he actually brought in Naiboy. Naiboy just flew in the country, and that day, same day is when Kolo was launching his album, and he attended it. So the first drop ilikuwa yeye na Naiboy, and then we had a lot of people there who actually gave a thought. Most of the people or the highlights of the events was Elani, who actually claimed or actually said that this time round they are coming back to the industry, which is super amazing. So I'm gonna play this video kidogo to see.
But last question, everyone is asking, are we ever gonna see Elani together again?
You are.
When is that?
At least I can say now. You know how like before, I was joking earlier how before people say things like you like we're working on something, we'll let you know. Like now I can let you guys know, like for real, you'll hear something soon. For sure, you're gonna hear something soon.
We are so excited about that. We can't wait to see what you guys do. We miss you. Do you guys do? We do.
You guys.
Yeah, that is of course Elani. We also had
Prasha. How do you feel? Kolo is back.
Man, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for his journey, man. I think I had to teach a lot. For me to see him back in the game, I'm really happy for him. Na pia nimesikia watu wakiulizia about Klepto, same way watu wanaulizia juu ya P-Unit, same way watu wanaulizia juu ya Elani. Maybe there ni time ya kufanya vitu pamoja, you never know, but ameleta nostalgia poa, and I thank God for his life, he's one person that if you look at him, he can teach you a lot.
Alright, that was of course Kleptomaniacs. We also had somebody who graced the event was Mr. Lenny. I don't know if you guys remember Mr. Lenny, Mr. Lenny. And he still looked the same, Maja changed. For real,
100%. Now
I know, and he was so handsome and small.
I'm so single.
I remember him.
Okay, here for Kolo, Mr. Lenny, but allow me to ask you, what's the anti-aging secret? I mean, for someone who has watched you growing up, believe it or not, and I am not so young, for someone who has watched you growing up, what is the anti-aging secret?
Oh my goodness, I don't know why you guys ask me this question. I get it a lot. I don't.
That's what I see when I see him. Yes, but also we had Nameless. in the building. All these legendary icons that came out to support Kolo on his album, and it's super amazing to see. I can't wait for what Elani is gonna come back with. I can't wait for Kleptomaniacs if they are really coming back, because it's been a minute and everybody actually had their own path. Apart from that, we had them going professional. Some remained in the music, some have been relevant for a very long time. So shout out to Kolo. I can't really wait to see what the EP is all about. You know, sometimes I have friends who are like in the industry and he was so most of the time I try to hear their sound, nasikia badi kona yo the TBT vibe, like bada naimba tu kama hivyo, niko like, oh my god, this sound watu wasikisa hii, watu wanasikia sound ingine. So I'm really super anxious or excited to hear the new sound about Kolo akisema yeye ni king of rap, definitely. Yeah, so those are the highlights on his event. Was hosted by, of course, SPM Buzz over there.
For me, what I have to say about celebrities, not even celebrities, but you having art, then urudi utulie, then trying to make a comeback. It's always a struggle, because I mean, I follow Kolo on Instagram, because after we met on that event, you know, that I was like, cool, you don't need to talk, but I must see your shit. I want to see everything you're doing and all that. So I've been seeing him, and number one, talk about numbers. Okay, numbers we can't compare Saina back then. We have so many artists. This is literally the truth. Like, we have competition in the industry. Then same king of rap, not to be disrespectful, like, kudos to Kolo. Everything is done for the industry, to the newbies, and whatever impact he's literally put in and still has put even back then. Me personally, I'm always very honest. There's something I've been saying for the past, I think, 3-6 months. Like, I don't feel like Kenya, we have serious competition of rap. So no, he's not the king of rappers for me. That's the album. I want to listen to it. Yes, maybe I'm being judgmental, but bruv, nah, we have no competition. That's just the truth. Mtu anawaosha sahi, to be honest, ni Nyashinski. Everyone who's, just to be honest, like, Nyashinski is the only top rapper right now we have. We saw them collab with Calligraph Jones. Everyone thought Calligraph Jones ndo mkali kushinda, you know. Back then it was Octopizzo and Calligraph Jones. There's kind of a competition, if you look at, you know, in the industry, like, you know, what watabishana. I'm not saying we should go releasing beef diss track and all that, but there was that competition in the industry, like, and that's, I feel like that's one thing that keeps, as much as the American industry and all the industry is messed up, it's controlled and all that, but I feel like most of the rappers in the US, despite them being used, they thrive because of that. This competition, like, oh, there's a new artist, they're trying to take over my numbers, I'm gonna release an EP, like, it's gonna be back to back, even if it means dissing now. I don't feel like we really have competition. That's one thing I have to say. Shout out to him. Congratulations on your album. We'll pay attention, but we have no king of raps yet in Kenya. Just sorry. Secondly, I'm saying about artists taking a break then trying to come back with the numbers again. It's a problem. And shout out to Naibo. I'm such a lover. I feel like there's a question, who is your Kenyan celebrity crush? I think for the longest time for me, I've said I have none. Like, I have no Kenyan male celebrity, and until I came to discover it's Naiboy. I just like this guy's complexion. Like, he's so dark, like vizuri. You know, he just looks good. And then his songs for me, I feel like I really love these songs. There's been a relaxation of how many years?
I think 10.
Imagine. So now trying to come back after tumekuwa na one lege. Sijui na what. So tunaongea, like, what are you which comeback are you coming back with? Are you gonna go back with the same? It might. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it takes a lot of effort. That is my point. That is what I'm trying to say. It takes a lot of effort, because for me, being a brand, I'm seeing that. Like, I know what effect it has done for me, like, to me. So I'm trying to see also other artists, like, and which is very evident. How many watatoka hata kwa gospel industry, ama utoke sijui kwa industry unaenda huku. Immediately things will change. Like, you're gonna lose either numbers, nini, like, things are always gonna change. So that you maintain or it's either you elevate without the industry is going, ama ubaki pale pale na upotele tu pale pale. Like that's just the truth. The people are gonna be listening to your old songs and all that. The people are gonna keep up with you, of course, as you release. But do you really have the crowd like you used to? You know?
Yeah.
So I feel like as a brand, once you, I wish you could. I think majority of the times, and one thing I'm learning too as a brand, it takes a lot of finances to build yourself up. One thing that is really underestimated, you know, when you see artists, you see models, you see makeup artists, you see designers, you see like literally everyone who's trying to put art outside there. It's not a wake up, look good, then stand on the camera and that's it. Like it takes a lot of finances, looking good, branding yourself and all that. Like it's a lot of finances. So I feel like most of the people, maybe if they collapse along the way, it's finances. I'd love to understand why Elani stopped music. I'd love to understand why Naibo stopped music. Now you're trying to come and make a comeback. You're gonna still use again. You'll have to now use double effort because there's competition again, like I said. You know, you're not the only person now. People are gonna listen. There's so many sounds after you right now. So you're gonna have to put a lot of effort for you to get that catch again. You know, like me effort mingi uta put in your art, in your music, in your shoot, in interviews. It's gonna be a lot. So shout out to them, but I wish them the best. That's what I'm gonna say.
I can understand.
Yeah, because I feel like for me, like me being a brand, that's one thing, a mistake I really did, and something you're not told. Don't relax. Keep going. Stop. Don't relax. Like keep going. You know, because when I look at, especially like my Instagram, sometimes how it peaks, repeats. So like wow. Kama sasa imeanza kwenda juu like okay, this can go somewhere and I can start doing even ads like I used to, which was really giving me money. Because me like during a week I could like ningepata 5k ads mbili a week, depends with the gig I have. So maybe nataka mara mbili, nataka mara moja kwa wiki, nataka maybe post maybe within an hour, post kwa story. Like hizo do kidogo, they really do help, and that's what literally most of the influencers are eating off now. Now I look at it, Nico, like I really did sleep. You know, so I'm trying to make that comeback. And I'm struggling with that. And I'm like, I know what it really has to take for me to be able to get my numbers up. That is getting on photo shoots. You have to be literally outside. You know, like you have to be outside. You're gonna have to get on photo shoots. You have to gonna collaborate with other people.
Be outside with a lot of people too. Which also takes a lot of your energy.
So
Of course.
it's not like I'm complaining as for me, and which I'm loving the growth, and I hope also maybe the other artists, you know, whatever art you do, embrace that. Like, you know, we also told, don't be scared to restart over and over again. You know, nothing is perfect. That's true. But I wish we can also learn, or to anyone who's actually right now doing something, the best advice is don't hold back. If you have the means, the finances too, the best way you can tap into it. Like, don't stop.
And sometimes the means doesn't have to be big. That is what people don't know. People always think I want DJ Khaled to do me a video of this, or I want him to do an audio of this. People record with their phones and still get numbers. People record with iPhones and abona kwa best yake anafanya video na iPhone. And it's really doing amazing. Most of these influencers use their phones to do all this. And they edit, most of them, and it actually works. So at the end of the day, of course I want to agree, but also I want to also be on the artist side too, and get to understand, because if you definitely understand how the industry goes, it has a lot to do with a lot of finance, mostly music industry. Kama umeika na wasanii ni watu wana survive mostly huku chini, man, watu wanaishi kwa survival. Literally wanachanga na si ati unless sasa mainstream, the ones that have already created a platform like in a calligraphy, and say those now are feeling like okay, but unapata pia wao pia wana biashara moja. Unaona, hata kama ni usanii utasikia huyu ako na biashara pale, ako na biashara pale, so they still even eat out of music. So literally Kenyan music doesn't pay that much.
So one thing I have a problem also with, I agree with you, literally not even Kenya, I'd say Africa, because most of the artists who are doing good, let's be honest, from Africa, it's those who are on the mainstream, like you
That's
said,
great, that's
talking
true.
BN,
Yeah.
we're talking Sauti Sol as a group, right? BN, who else? Like wasanii wamekuwa able, you know, it shows outside, literally. One thing I also have a problem with the industry is support. You see what, shout out to Kolo again, as much as still we have no kings of rap. I love the fact that him launching the album, he brought artists together. Apple, of course, definitely to exchange number, maybe to collaborate, and all that. But how many times, and maybe even this time, this not even year peke yake, like so many, kumekuwa na events mingi weekend. Utapata so many events, artists, celebrities, meet up, but someone is going through a problem. Like their deepest, you know, mnapostiana kila siku, itana babes, sweethearts, whatever on Instagram. But when it comes to now the real issues, you can't even help each other out. That's something I have a problem with our industry. Like I've seen that. We've seen so many artists, actors, mtu atakuwa anakufa. Like I feel like as much as kuna hizo fundraising nini, you can help someone really at a very early stage, you know, like in so many early stages. There's this journalist who right now ako rehab. He's doing great. Ule fulani. Tunaona he's doing great right now, which is really, really amazing. But it took an attention to the media for him to be helped. Where are the people you call friends? Where are the people you call colleagues? You know, such kind of thing. Like there's so much pretense in this industry, like, and that's why we have so many people failing. Boy had people he had collaborated with before, like people he was working with, people walikuwa wanaita Memorial, watu walikuwa na chill now, probably amewatolea form, but now it comes to him, he's struggling with either the music label he was struggling with, whatever he was doing, nobody came to board, and maybe we don't know, maybe kuna wenye walikuja on board, maybe we don't need to see it, but can it be normalized? That is what I'm saying. Like, can it be made a norm? Like, there's so much coonery.
I think there's a lot of fake.
Yeah.
Fake.
That's the coonery.
It's like people, they pretend that they got you only when you got it. It's just fake. Like, it's fake love. It's fake support.
Genuineness is not there.
The genuineness is not there. And the people maybe who will support you genuinely are people who are not close to you.
That's true.
Like literally are always your fans, your
It's
fan
always
base.
like
But people who are close to you, you'll never get that support from them. Literally, maybe you're expecting, hey, this person is gonna support me if I come and open my heart to him or to her. But unapata, probably they'll use that against you, or they'll just give you deaf ears. But if you're doing good, people would be like, hey, I know somebody, she's not doing good, let me be around this space because it's gonna benefit me. And that is how the industry is, even from the small spaces. Like people try a lot to keep so much, and they want it too much with them.
So I feel like there should be, if there's no, how do I say, if we can't really be genuine with each other, then let's be, don't use me. Let's be let's be in a mutual space. You benefit from me, I benefit from you. Like let's stop using each other. Like you got a feature from me, you underpaid me, you know, type of thing. Like you had a deal, I'm the producer, and this is Lonyashinsky, whatever shit, but I'm just saying, like there's so many things that happen. There's this 4E, one boy and whoever the other artist case. Like that is some of those things. Like Nivi Tukidogo, by the way, and it's all crazy thing is all revolving money. Like it's all revolving money. All this is just revolving money. Like to know the genuineness that of the people you have, the people around you, the people who support you. It's always about money, because the people are gonna be close to you. And they'll never leave. They love you for who you are, whether you have it or not. They support you in little ways how they can to ensure you shine your best. And there are people who are gonna be there until you start maybe backing off, realize, hey, these people are using me. And now they start even backing off, not trying to even maybe seek closure so that you can understand if they're genuine. No, they completely back off. You know, like let's be genuine.
But sometimes also people don't get it. Support. Sometimes support is not even only money. Sometimes there is support that just show up.
That's true.
Yeah. Sometimes there is just support. Hey, I'm having this listening party, all you have to do is bring yourself, and this is an album, like just fair. Unapata maybe hata fairly so. Unajua. So sometimes support is not. I just want you to listen.
I'm saying there's
or
that
tag,
money. Yeah,
or
there's
even
that.
repost,
There's that.
You know.
I'll pop for
Yeah.
you. I'll pop. Of course, there's drinking. There's food money. How many people do it? Like that's what I'm saying. Especially this weekend, I may observe. Like there's been so many celebrity events, and I'm like, are you all of you guys friends? You know, are you really all of you guys friends, or you pretend because you're in the same industry now you're in the same space, so you have to accommodate each other? But in real sense, can you really raise a phone call, tell each other like, hey, by the way, niko na shida, unaweza nisaidia, without going to expose me? Like a good example is Analisa Mungai. When I don't know, something had happened to her husband, then the friend went ahead to expose. No, like what kind of a friend are you?
You take advantage and use it against
exactly.
me.
So like, are you gonna be there for me when I'm shining, but time when I'm suffering, you're gonna now go behind my back and say, oh, she's suffering because of 1 million. She doesn't have, like, man, that is so fake.
And it's always the people again around you.
So fake.
Like you have to be really careful, guys. It's sad.
So fake.
And it's so funny because it's hard to tell. When someone is like smiling and they're bringing that positive aura, and it also is they're the same people who are working
I feel
behind
like, no,
the
energy
scenes
never lies.
against you.
Energy,
So you have to be super discernful.
Energy never lies.
Have a discerning spirit.
Energy never lies. I feel like energy will never lie to you in any sort of way. Like you'll always feel how someone feels about you.
That's true.
How
that is so true.
How someone will treat you. Also, that's energy. Like energy will never lie. So I feel like as much as you say maybe it's the people close to you, even your family, whoever, energy will not lie to you. You're always getting red flags, so you need to see. You need to see. It's up to you to actually open your eyes. In some ways, I feel like you're always being warned. Maybe we're too blind to see, but until now we hit in a situation like tumepigwa makofi ndo like wow, amenifanya hivi.
And then you start thinking you see a lot of stuff.
But you already started seeing the red flags, you're just ignoring. So I feel like even when it comes to our industry again, like you'll know the people are moving as much. You'll not tell maybe through their smile, but I feel like if you are really a strong, vibrant person, that's the right term I can use right now. If you're really a strong, vibrant person, your aura, your energy is gonna protect you from such kind of people. Like automatically.
You have to have a discerning spirit.
Yes, like you
have to really cultivate that. Yes.
Because sometimes I also feel like you always just know. You just try to you try to look at people in maybe in a good side or a good way, and you say, oh, maybe it's not what I think. But when it reaches at that point, and then you start thinking about it, you start seeing stuff that hapa ilifanyika hivi, niliacha tu hii pia ilifanyika hivi, ilifanyika hivi. But you can always just tell from the start of
if
stuff.
it's a sequel, obviously it's like God has been trying to warn you, but it's like you're trying to see the best version.
Exactly,
But it's like, hey, it's been a sequel, girl. Like, yo, wake up.
Yeah, literally. I do believe so. But before we come closer to winding up, there's this influencer. He's always, how do I say it? Anakuwaga very active on news. If you hear the voice, maybe utamjua. Uko TikTok, he says a lot of stuff, right? So he calls out a local radio station for allegedly not paying hired staff and running non-existent auditions.
Wow.
And this is something we talked about, I think, back then. Most of these radio stations, or even nowadays, I see this is how they do it. They tell you if you want to work with them, you do a video, you tag them, you use their hashtags, and then you post on all your social media. So probably if you have like maybe 80k or 40k people, you post on Instagram, you post, but if you use the hashtag, it flows. So they use the fake auditions to actually market themselves, because a lot of people are gonna actually do that because they want a job with you guys. So after doing that, you find most of them, they are hired and they're underpaid or they're not paid. In the morning, I was having these discussions with E, and I was trying to explain from a conversation I was having this weekend with my friends, who some of them have worked with the big media houses, and you could hear them say, man, walikuwa TV wako radio, nasikia tulikuwa na show a big radio station mainstream, asema mejiko na 15k. Exactly, na sisi tulikuwa tunawaona, tuko like, oh my god. And then when you go to these places, like another thing about also the radio stations and the TV stations, there's somebody who eats a lot and there's somebody who eats kidogo. So the people who eat kidogo ni wengi, but they stay there because they want to create a name for themselves. So maybe the company you're working with, for example, if I'm working with Black Hot Fire, let's say you earn like maybe 500k, and then me nafanya show, maybe I'm your co-host, I'm earning like maybe 50k or 40k. You see, so juu wewe maybe uko na jina kubwa kunishinda huko nje. So juu mimi sina jina sana, nitasema Black Hot Fire has a name, let me just go and work as I create a brand for myself. So once I've already created a brand, maybe I'll get other people that will actually see me because they already have a name. But in most companies, when you wanafinywa, and they were trying to explain to me, man, mtu anakuja hapo na Prado, wewe umekuja na mat, na mnafanya show same, mko on the same radio station. It didn't make a lot of sense. So that is also something that actually really happens so much in these radio stations and TV, mainstream TV station. Kuna new finywa sana, kuna new kula sana. And then now this other thing, ya kutumia hashtags, kutag, kufanya videos, and then they keep it like a sequence. It can go even for 2 months. Sasa wewe kila siku kwa page yako una market, kumbe unawama, at the end of the day they will not hire you.
Right.
So they hire only a few people. Wengine wa controlled, wengine wameslapiwa, wengine wafanyiwa nini, but at the end of the day it comes back to benefit them. So he was actually complaining. And of course also today on social media I've seen also and other people complaining about the same radio station. So I'm gonna play it and then we'll talk about it. Okay. I hear your remarks.
Sema watu waache kufanyisha wenzao kazi za kijinga. So there's this radio station that decided kufanyisha watu PE. Waka announce MVPs, wacha watu wajaribu. Hadi wenyewe wakatroliwa. And some ended up being successful. I remember all of us on the internet, both on TikTok, on Instagram, and on X, we were all involved. We had to know about the existence of this radio station. So, well, that's good. So some people went for auditions, wengine wakashindwa, we saw even them crying online. But yote tisa na kumi, I just want to let you guys know that did you actually know that some of these people who were given these jobs have never been paid till today? And then they were forced to actually sign an NDA, an undisclosure form, such that they're never going to talk about what exactly happens or what happened in that TV. And just so you know, there's also a group of people that were selected to have won the auditions. I don't know how they call them because I'm not a radio presenter. I don't know how they call them. So they went there. And after they went there, they were told there are no jobs, that this was just marketing for that radio station. Tell me how heartless these people could be. Wamewestia watu time. Kumbuka hizi auditions kwenda ni fair. And some of these people are already struggling. Let me tell you something now today. Content creators are struggling. Personally, I'm also struggling. Wacheni niwaambie ukweli. Ni ngumu. It's hard. Ni ngumu. To the point yenye I feel so bad kama msee atabeba ufala. I need to attend a job. Alafu 3 months later, 4 months later, this person has not yet been paid. Na alikuwa anaenda your job. They are lipwe aweze commit up their bills. It's so unfair, and shame on you on that radio station. I'm not gonna mention their name because I don't have a lawyer for that. The lawyer I have, the lawyer wa mashamba. So we are nitetea. So for now, I will not mention the name, but they know themselves. You people know that radio station that went ahead and announced MVPs. I want us to shame them. Si mumeona watu wakitoka kwa hiyo radio station.
Actually talking about it, and I've also seen some video, just a minute, on the same page, people talking about how it's crazy over there, and it's finally being exposed. So this is what is happening.
Guess how such a big name is? Oh my God!
I swear, babe.
Like, you know, look at what genuinely I looked up her.
And the whole history of her, she advocates for young girls and everything. That's BS.
I know it's BS. I'm telling you, I stepped out of the studio. She tells me, excuse me, and one my love is my greeting. Sawa, tafta yako. Oh, hold up. I will.
I know.
See, even though hata kama ni catchphrase yako unasema, by the way, that's my catch. Be nice about it.
Oh, mimi niko na miezi 3 radio. Sijajua mtu anakuwa na salamu yake.
I know. That just shows how much you like look up to her. Ni yeye
right?
So why are you saying that? History, you said you don't know what happened to Kalala. This woman used to get into her head. You know the situation Kalala is in. You know?
Yeah, I know.
You can't be a person umenta umse. But instead, you're putting them down because of, you know, their situation. So you're taking advantage of this person.
I know.
The hurtful things this lady used to tell this girl behind closed doors. But wakikuja anaona ati anajifanya anamfunza sijui kufanya nini. This shorty was scared. Because ameambiwa umse ndio atakomenta ndio ukae na hii job kwa hii place. But now things get out of hand and wasema, hey, by then, no, I can't do this anymore. So that's what happened. Alikuwa ana get into her head.
And I tell you.
So what they're trying to talk about, of course, it's, I think they've written allegedly it's Kamenegoro. And what is happening is that when I talked about people who actually get paid a lot, definitely we all know she was actually bought from Kiss, right? So mwenye analipwa si the same kama hawa my MVP. My MVP hawajalipwa 3 months later.
This girl used to work there?
Yeah, they had shows. So this is Angie, this one.
Such a big.
Yeah, you can hear they say
left?
3 months. I don't know if they've left yet,
Okay.
but I think most of them are actually living.
Okay.
Most of the MVPs.
Yeah.
That time we had the chef's sister. Yeah, I asked her.
Yeah.
I asked her. But then what happened? Because the sister won that shit. Our JPD was here. Our JPD was here. And they were announced, hey, this is gonna happen. So they are, of course, number one, gatekeepers. Those people who always want that space. And as I could like, for example, let me say, we're on air, right? Sometimes I might say Wagwan. Does it mean if Joby says Wagwan is my thing?
That's so low.
It's low, right? And then it's like, and then you're given a space where you're like, this, you have to work with her because she's the one that's gonna make you work here. If you don't know how to work with her, then you're leaving. She's the only thing that keeps you, because that is what they were saying.
Yeah.
She was yes. So she was actually supposed to mentor the king of Kalala, right? And apparently she was threatened that she has to work with her. Okay? And the only reason I said she's being kept in that space. You do remember a lot of people left, Kina TNO, Kina who, people left. And but for you to keep this job, you have to work under these people, right? And this person is gonna mentor you. And of course Kalala was also facing alcoholism, so she's drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, but instead of you coming to talk to me nicely, behind closed doors, it's all that's nut. You make me feel, you get into my head, you make me feel, until she couldn't take it. Apparently, this is why she left that space. Because this girl used to get into her head so much.
Yeah.
And that's why we say those people, and then when you use, like, for example, if I am like using a word, right, it doesn't mean that it is your own thing, you get. So it is super crazy. That is what is happening. That is what went down over there. And talking about gatekeepers,
You get scared.
she's one of the biggest gatekeepers right now in the 254. And definitely there was also part of the using of people.
Yes.
There was also using of people, but I want to know your thoughts about it. Let me know what do you think? What do you guys think about all
so
this saga?
It's really sad because I believe if someone is looking up to you, because I've seen those girls talking about that, maybe you've kind of like looking up to this person, know what I've really understood from the clip, and to find out this person is the opposite of what you really know about them is sickening, really, because I believe, as we said, and I'm not going back to the African history, but Africans, we are our own enemies. We fight against each other, and that's the distraction that we have in regards to other people really being on a very pivotal point in their nations, in their economic resources, in their music industry. So the fact that we cannot really support each other, because I know that lady, she's a very talented radio host.
Yeah, I don't even understand why she needed to be mentored.
She's a very talented
she's been on air
individual.
for so many years.
Yeah.
So what are you mentoring me about?
Understanding that you're working together.
How to say hello.
That is beautiful.
How to dress up like a woman. Like, what are you mentoring me? What was she being mentored?
We should work together. People are really missing that.
Silewi, like, for real.
all the
Alikuwa
time.
anamentoriwa kufanya nini?
But sasa unajua msee probably ni mbigi.
Skatai,
so
like
kuna ule
Kalala has been
mnaambiwa.
on air for the longest. This Chile actually has numbers.
She's amazing at what she
And
does.
she's a big brand.
She's really great
So
at
what
what
the
she
heck
does.
do you mean you're coming to mentor me because you lost a job? The heck?
This is what we're talking about people, we're always fighting against each other. We shouldn't even have time for
And
that.
gatekeepers, people who never
That's usually
industry.
gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Gatekeeping.
You're like, I see where you can be, I see who you will be, so it threatens me, honestly. Yeah, but you cannot take someone's gifts away from them. That's one thing.
Yeah. Because they are saying also on when they were doing videos and stuff, she was like pretending.
Oh my
But
God.
after, because on she was so mean to her. She did really bad stuff to this chick, up to the point where she's like, I can't work here.
Wow.
I'm getting out.
I told you.
And then najua pia alikuwa nakata. Maybe she's going through her own stuff.
Of course.
So maybe she lost it and she's like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Because these girls work there literally.
Malala looks very chill actually.
Yeah. Like anything that
Right.
takes away your mental peace is too expensive.
Exactly.
That is like
Yeah.
too expensive. Like just cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Joby, if you've ever been to a spaces of work where you don't feel comfortable,
Yes.
if you've ever worked in a very toxic environment, yenye ukikuja hata for example our job, right?
Yeah.
You have to be nice spirits. Because you can't
Okay,
come, people will read your
yeah.
moods.
Yes.
And this is your job. Play to have two personalities. If you're mad, that is Lizzy. But once you tune in the mic, that is Shmani. Period. And people want to hear Shmani. People don't want to see or to hear
But you
Lizzy.
see, it's
You
also
see?
different when it's like the job causing that mental.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like,
Right.
with our workspace, you have to be in that
Depression.
mood.
Yeah.
So imagine unaingia kazi na una feel too there's somebody or there's something and,
Yeah.
and people are mean watu wanaku alafu
Yeah.
akwa mean to ye peke yake.
Yeah.
Au madem mwingine anasema eti she's actually doing this. Mwingine alikuja akasema Wagwan loves after akitoka tu kwa show ikamwambia ni wadi yangu mbona itumia on air. And you know it didn't actually make a yes, ndio dem amesema eti why are you using my terms? I'm like Wagwan is your term. Sasa si wenye tunaitumia hapa na tukifollow. You know, it didn't actually make a so you can see a lot of gatekeeping. Why are you using my thing? A lot of intimidation. If I have been on radio, of course she's been on radio for a very long time. I'm supposed to be like a mentor to the young generation.
Right.
Come on, madam, I've been on air for 3 months because they worked there for 3 months, right? And I've never had like kila mtu anakuanga na salamu
They're
yake.
learning.
I know they're learning, and if you've been there, unafaa unicreate pack na by day.
Yes.
Even I remember job hata si tukikuja, like personally, my experience, I think I've said it. From the first time you can't speak even 2 words, and then somebody has to make you feel comfortable for you to speak,
and it's okay.
and it's okay.
Yeah.
Hata sija kwanza hata kama nilikuwa na hiyo experience nikikuja hapa bado niliwapea time kulani hiyo show venye kuna kwa Rythm Scoop nilikuwa najipea like time I still learn mpaka nikuwe comfortable nikiwa kwa my space. So imagine mtu anakupush usitumie usifanye na watu ndio wanaanza na mtu amekuwa na 10 years experience in radio. You see, so there's a lot of gatekeeping when it comes to people who have made it in music, in entertainment. Everybody just wants anything for themselves, and this goes back to watu wajalipwa, nyinyi mnalipwa milioni, nyinyi mnafanyiwa hii. The people, they are big fishes. Na mtu anakuja wewe unapanda XV, mtu anapanda nganya akikuja job, and then you wonder mbona kila mtu anatoka kwa hii radio station.
Yeah.
Mbona like
The
everybody
real
keeps
deal
going
is
on.
you
It's
grow
crazy.
old, you give space, or you die, and someone else is gonna
We're gonna
replace
take
you.
it. Exactly.
You know, like just give people opportunities.
Exactly.
Like, give people a chance to learn, grow, make
Exactly.
mistakes.
Mhm.
You know,
That's
people
a
make
fact.
mistakes.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I'm so shocked about Kamenegoro. That's actually now even that one follow. Like what the heck?
Gatekeeper, man.
Yeah,
It's
like
crazy.
she looks such like such a darling.
I know.
feel like it's a problem of this. I'm sorry to say, but fat women, like fat Kamenegoro women. I swear, because I had a friend like that. Like this chile was acting so sweet until she literally like uko kando, she'll literally tell you the meanest things. Like so I say, wewe no mwende mkakate weight mwache depression bana ya roho.
I don't think it's anything to do with weight, Joby.
Like,
you're being mean.
because why are they being mean? Like,
just being
what's the
mean.
main reason of you acting super sweet? You know, hata irukuange tu na mean face to jange tu you have a mean face.
It's
Like,
true
you
to
know
know
people
someone
like
who
look
they
at you, they
are.
think you're mean even if you ain't or
and that's who you are.
But you sweet, because that's how she presents herself, such a bubbly soul, like. And then all of a sudden, why you Wagwan?
I know, Wagwan. Imagine.
That's even
It's so low,
right? That's so crazy.
It's so low. Yeah. And I have a problem. Like, if you're mean, just be mean.
It's like if I start
These people
saying
who pretend,
if I start
I am
saying
doll, and in
if
the
I
real
start
life
saying
you're a
that you
devil.
want on what, be the better version of yourself.
It's like
Then you want on a jam.
A jam, eti
People
mbona
like, but you inspired me
I know.
literally. You inspired me to be
Exactly.
better. So why you mbona una
Mbona
catch?
jam?
Like
Exactly.
and I'm like, I'm never talking to her
It's
again.
crazy.
Showing
And
your attitude and stuff.
anakumeku feel trash mpaka uache
Yeah.
kazi yako.
Yeah.
And then this registration should actually be checked on. Huwezi kuwa unaeka watu kazi na hii hard economy na uwalipi. Sincerely.
And they signed that
and then umewaforce wasign your NDA. Ndio wasifanye nini cause wanaweza kakusuu cause you signed. That's the problem. They can take you to court and you discussed what you're not supposed to discuss. I think they trap you because probably you're naive. You just want to get on air. You just want to name. Umejituma, uko excited, and then you find out it was just a strategy for them. It's bad. It's really bad, and that's why you appreciate sometimes. Most times you should appreciate working in an environment where you're free, you're comfortable. Because most of the people don't have what we have. Most of the people don't have supportive systems, supportive boss who allows you to be yourself. Speak yourself, you know. At the end of the day, some people are like, man, the environment is crazy. The meanness is nuts. The pay rate is crazy, man. And then all of you are putting in work.
So wanaishi kwao ama wanaishi kwako sasa. Unaambia landlord nini?
Man.
Na usa utangoja by the time you're piling up bills with the landlord, by the time you're getting your paycheck, like you're not even gonna enjoy shit.
I know.
You're just paying debts.
I know.
Facts.
And at the time, at the end of the day, job, that's what unapatanga, most of them. For example, they paid, sinikwambia 15-20. Alafu ndio kunaambia ama maana unasikia mtu analipwa maybe chuani. Baada nataka kuishi kwa Ngong Road. Nyumba unalipa 30k. Una survive aje? Unajua that's unapata wengi wanaishi Roisa Thika Road. Most of them who work there unasikia naishi Thika Road, naishi Thika Road. Na ni mtu ako mainstream, penye anafaa kuwa naishi wapi? Because if we're on the same office, how are you getting a million? And I'm getting like 20k.
Doesn't seem right.
Because somebody's gatekeeping or somebody has a bigger name. It's sad. Yeah, it's really,
sad,
really
honestly,
crazy.
because I believe these girls are super genuine in regards to accepting this opportunity, really excited about their career path, and then they end up facing this in this name or radio station. Honestly, it's not right.
Man, so Natalie Gidinji is talking even about death.
What?
You've not heard her saying she's actually, when she goes through her stuff every day, she's scared that she might die and not wake up one day. Yeah, because of her disease and stuff like that.
Because I'm like, this is such an innocent soul.
Imagine.
Not telling her to, like, you're just supposed to let her just leave.
Just leave,
like
I know.
She let every month she's going through
something.
The worst fear of her life. Like,
exactly. Imagine living with that fear, you never know.
Imagine.
It's crazy, and then you go to bed to work.
I really love her so much. Like,
it's sad.
She's so vibrant. She's so consistent. She loves what she does. Genuinely.
Yeah. And like, I feel like also Radio Africa is poaching a lot of people. I hope they poach them, all of them. Because if you are in a space where people are using you, it's crazy. You'd rather, man, use me as you pay me. I don't have a problem if you pay for my work. It's like you're not appreciating my work and effort. I come from, nachukua matka 3 na kuja kazi 3 months hujanilipa na dishi nafanya alafu kwa internet watu wanajua niko na do kwa internet exactly watu wanajua niko na do
exactly me I'll be bored as I don't know how to pretend for shit. Like I just don't know. Even like I that's one thing I feel like I love about us and Black Hot Fire. Like me, if my mood switches, it has switched even on air. Like don't mess around. Why are you messing around? Yeah, like that's one thing I feel like we won't be able to, and they can't be able to express because one, you signed a deal.
Exactly.
What's up? What got my love?
I know.
And you're sad.
You know, but you're really, really hurting. You're thinking about rent. Hata labda una fare, unaomba madeni. Guy, man, shout out to celebrities.
I know. They're facing a lot, man. Trust me, and that's why when you find them, just be polite. Because hao watu wanapitia. Unaweza kuona watu sijui aje. Watu bado wanawatoanisha do. Mtu anashangaa mbona
I don't know if you know this guy. This guy used to be on NTV kwa Rapture. Okay. Sijui Rapture, whatever. Umse kwa tu kurongai. Aki beat. Mpaka I used to be, like I see this guy.
That's a program?
Yeah, it used to be an TV show, reggae, every like Friday at afternoons too. Afternoons. So if you know, for me, like being a teenager, I loved watch. She's a mabutuza. Kama si 10/10, nizo mabutuza usiku. Rapture. Rapture. He used to have like, he was really a clean guy, healthy. This guy nowadays, I meet with him and he's so dirty. Number one, there's a time he was posted on NSG, where he was helped by a church. just within Rongai.
I remember
Then
him.
boom, immediately now I see him still back in the same state. I'm like, God damn, you can't even really believe this was a whole media personality.
Imagine a
Like,
big person.
I remember I even told Danny sometime, like, yo, you know, this guy was like, he was like, at a missing drink, or like, what? This is so bad.
This is so
like
bad.
where he was so unrecognized. And because certain, like, if you show people a clean picture of him, they're gonna be like, tunamjua alikuanga, because he was a really good MC. I think they have worked together even with Jambi Koika, if I'm not even wrong, on MTV.
What about the other lady? There's this other lady who also used to, she loves reggae. Natalie, is it Natalie? No.
Is it Jambi?
No.
Fire Mama?
Nani, namjua, yeah, the one amefanya huku, with the bold hair.
Talioyando?
Yes.
Yeah, Talioyando is still there, very active.
I'm saying as he worked with her?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not, because it used to be alikuwa tu msempo wa reggae.
Okay.
So that's why I'm going back. Then you talk about again the
And
friends
then
you used
also,
to have,
yeah, the people
colleagues.
used to work.
Also, I feel also maybe you could be the problem. Sometimes maybe also blame people. Maybe msanii or shida, because you'll find people like X-Ray is a good example. Ule wa the Boondocks. Yeah. That guy has
Mandox.
Yeah, Mandox. They've been trying to help that guy so many times, but every time ukimpata kwanza anarekodiwanga tu wanaona mjoya ni celeb mavideo tu random.
I know.
Uni X-Ray hapa.
Hapana, Mandox.
Uni Mandox hapa. Sijui nini hao watu wakunikanja ushatumia do kwa madre.
I know.
Ashatumia pesa kwa
Man,
madre.
it's crazy. Sometimes also, Joby, it also depends on how you treated
Yeah,
people.
I feel like, yeah.
Of course, when you are working with them.
How
Sometimes
you spend money
and
too.
also how you treat, like for example, if you're mean to me, how am I gonna help you? We met in one path. I tried to be your friend. I tried to actually show you love, and then you were mean to me. How am I gonna be in a space where later I'm gonna check you on? You see, it also depends on the relationship you create also with people.
There's this line I like. Let me try remember it. If I did you wrong, you deserve it. Yeah. Like for real.
Yeah.
If I did you wrong, you deserve it.
Yeah.
I don't believe in anyone who have done wrong. Like you really deserved it. You really pushed it. You went for it. That's one thing I live literally high on and stand on. Like I don't believe in karma effect nini. That was on you. Kula shida peke yako. There's now this like now where you spend treating people how you treat people.
How you treated people.
How treat
also.
people. I should shall burn bridges with them. Of course, you don't expect them to come
Wow,
help you. Come help you.
Yeah.
Of course, you rely on people who are in your circle at the moment. Are they willing to help you? Are they gonna dump you?
Exactly.
And maybe you're not being helped too because of how you spend funds. That's what I'm
Exactly,
saying.
yeah.
It could be unakata all the time. Ukuli hadi.
Uchome.
Like
Yeah.
uchome.
It makes sense.
Una like unajua kuna kukula raha with a budget na kuna kuponda tu raha. Then ufungiwe nyumba, you're now homeless, you start begging, uraise tena funds za kulipa rent, then back to the streets again.
Na ukate.
Like we see that you know, we see, literally we see that so many times. People will be helped online instead of using the funds correctly. Panga job, eka business kidogo. No, you still want to go back to that celebrity.
Same lifestyle.
You know, I'm the celebrity. They helped me now. I'm doing good.
And
Then
actually,
boom, you go again.
also accept the space where you are. If you I feel like people also, like for example, if you're being paid on this budget, live by your means.
I agree.
Sometimes hata kama mtu ataki upande hiyo mat, I feel like there's a lot of pressure but only gets into you because mimi utaniambia eti nimepanda mat eti nafani haya because these people are crazy. They hire cars to go to these meetings, they wabebe hizo standards zao. Meaning sanina kai niko like bro, you 3000 kwako maybe umekula mboga. Huko hata na hiyo lunch umeitumia tu hata umeboro kwa mtu. It's crazy because I have a friend of mine alikuwa anaambiwa sidi gari hilo unaenda wapi? Ili achukue Uber mpaka kwa umse, achukue gari yake, aende nayo, jioni arudi, ndio achukue kaba aende. Jua hizi ndio base na
Gari yake.
na ana gari. Sasa na hizi tembea na mat. So anachukua cab from kwake hadi kwa umse. Achukue gari. Aende event yenye naye anaenda. Arudi drop gari kwa umse,
Achukue Uber tena.
achukue Uber aende. Nafikiria na amefiwa ile gari.
Bravo.
Unajua
Maybe like 3k gone.
3 and maybe pia kufuel gari plus hizi Uber
tuseme
zenye
Uber
ametumia.
And it's in hours.
Alafu
sometimes.
And it's in hours. Hata kani ya it's crazy.
Yeah. Because
Now-
of days card pricing.
I know. Na mtu ana do kwako maybe wewe hujafanya shopping.
lifestyle uwezani nayo, achana
Live by
nayo.
your means.
Achana nayo.
Kama una si lazima kuenda
Unless
kila
you man
wakati.
avocado.
I
Sasa
know.
kwa mimi I love the way sometimes mimi kubali maisha yangu. Mimi kama sina mimi ndakula hadi githeri. Like You know, it's crazy how people underrate githeri. Me love githeri. Me nakula githeri, money or not. Nikuela snap sa nyama, aki tunaenda na sukuma na avocado. Slap mbaya, mbaya mbovu. Like, live according to your means.
People want to live like this high standard because you're just in
today you have. Today, tomorrow you don't have. And
it's life,
you know.
It's okay.
When you have, try at least tumia hii for today, bakisha ya kesho. Hadi penye itaishia.
I agree.
Sasa, celebrity mpaka umesota.
I know. Sasa na imagine ulikuwa unalipwa. Na Wednesday una ball, kesho kutwa ball, na ulikuwa na ball extra to prove a point.
My stepmom was telling me about this guy. Remember P Unit? Yeah. It's still quite a P Unit, and man, P Unit. Loli Manga. It is a very famous gospel song. This guy is now nowhere. I think wonder like he doesn't even look like him. Like it was a really famous gospel song. Sai ukimwona like so nilikuwa namwambia like you guys stop assuming celebrities have money. People are struggling. Like being an artist is not really easy. You know, spending fare, dressing up. Una designer hata.
I know.
Lazima ndio interview na kafi.
I know.
Wengine wakujapo wananuka miguu.
I know. It's crazy.
Ujue ni msanii.
I know that now, Judge. Mbona umechapa?
Ujue ni msanii wewe. Machutinga by the way.
I know, right?
Hata kama ni kulive according to your means bana.
Lakini
washa socks.
I know, amuoga tu. Hata kama uogangi, usikie interview. Oga tu. Na wewe buy ile spray ya 50.
Bana, ama ya 30 ya.
Hata kuna dia 30.
Bana.
Ama tu uende waambie mseni spray ni kulipe 30.
Bana.
Hiyo siku ya inda budget ya so. Literally. Man, hata tutajua umesota. Hatutajua.
Perfume yako hata inaweza kuinanukia do.
I know. Literally, mzee lake kwa ananuka vizuri. Unaweza toka hata na day. God damn it, seriously. But I'm acting poor don't look like your problem and live on your means. Live in your means. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Do remember we do this every Monday and Friday, but before we go, make sure you go check us on our website www.blackoutfinetwork.com. On the store page BHFN Sports Store, the first option, you get a lot of healthy supplements there for you that are very healthy for your health. We have the vitamins, we have the beauty supplements, you have beverages, and we also have the naturals. On, of course, the vitamins, we have vitamin D3 2000 that goes for $19.90. We have the green superfood that goes for $35. We have a complete multivitamin that goes for $30.90, and of course we have the energy stripes that goes for $28.90. Go and grab one for yourself, a sister, a brother. Look nice, feel nice,
your
eat
side
nice.
chick.
Your side
chick.
Exactly, and for your side chick, you can get some cucumber soap for $8.25. Get for yourself.
No, the side chick.
No, not side chicks.
Look,
yeah.
You see, when the side chick is happy,
the wife
is not
is
gonna
happy.
go rant to the wife. How will she know you're cheating if you keep her, both of them?
Yeah. Have them both, but what I also add
honestly,
is that
what are the same?
what I also add is wabaye vitu same.
But as look is what are the same?
Wabaye same. Ukicheat atajua umecheat na nani. Like get her some Roshia butter.
You know?
Both of them usemeloni mwaletia gift for just $20.75.
You know? Get yourself some honey goat with turmeric gummies.
Yes, sir.
Some colon gentle cleanse. Simos.
I know.
Kahani coffee.
Come on.
Yes. Our local cucumber.
Our local cucumber soap for
Brazilian blend. Yes.
Not the Brazilian one.
The Brazilian blend coffee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super important, guys, for your health. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Do remember we did this Monday and Friday. Today we've been here up to almost 6 p.m.
I know.
But we will be back next Friday with amazing news and updates. Have a good day and enjoy yourself.
Peace, family. It's been a beautiful conversation, man.
Much love. Take care. Shine bright like diamond.
Make your money right, money.